Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the rise of the Bhakti movement in India. Bhakti is a Sanskrit word which means devotion towards God. So, in this period between the 7th and the 10th century AD, there were lots of saints, people who were devoted towards God, and they used to express their devotion through music, art, poems, and dohas. So, there were people who were believers and God loving and had also acquired godly qualities. In Bhakti movement, all the preachers used to preach the same thing, that God is only one and that salvation can be attained only by true devotion. Bhakti movement was founded by Ramanuja. He was a philosopher, a guru, as well as a social reformer. He is said to have died at the age of 120 years, and he was an exponent of Vaishnavism, which was a tradition of Hinduism. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also an exponent of the Bhakti movement. He was a saint from Bengal. He is said to be an avatar of both Radha and Krishna together by his disciples. He used to worship Krishna through bhakti, bhajan, as well as kirtans. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born on the 18th of Feb 1486 at Navadip, which is an island in Bengal. He died in Puri, Orissa. Chaitanya was known as Gauranga or Gaura because his complexion was gold like. He had popularized the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, which is still recited by his disciples today. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthday is celebrated every year as Gaura Purnima. He is said to have merged with the deity of Jagannath inside the Jagannath temple of Puri in Orissa. Another important propounder of the Bhakti movement was Tulsi Das. His real name was Ram Bola Dubey. He was born in Uttar Pradesh on 11th of August 1511. He was a Hindu saint as well as a poet, and he was completely devoted towards Lord Ram. He is said to have personally met Hanumanji and Ramji, and an account of his meetings is written in Bhakti Rasbodhini. There is a folk tale that because of his great devotion towards Ram as well as Hanumanji, he was called by Akbar in his court. In the court of Akbar, Tulsi Das had refused to bow towards him and pay him respect, which annoyed and angered the king, which is Akbar, and therefore he had ordered to imprison him in Fatehpur Sikri. At the Fatehpur Sikri fort where Tulsi Das was imprisoned, he had written the Hanuman Chalisa, as well as he had also written various other books in Awadhi, which was a dialect of Hindi spoken in Uttar Pradesh. He had also written the Ramcharitramanas, which is a retelling of the Ramayana. Ramcharitramanas is the story of Lord Ram and his life. It is written in Awadhi, which is again a dialect of Hindi, so that the common man could understand it. Mirabai was a 16th century Hindu poet and saint as well as a devotee of Lord Krishna. Mirabai was born in a Rathore family, which was a Rajput family of Rajasthan in Kudki, which is called as Bewar district of Rajasthan. Her family was quite orthodox and was against her devotion towards Lord Krishna, as she considered Krishna to be a husband. Mirabai's real name was Jashoda Rao Ratan Singh Rathore. She had dedicated her entire life towards the devotion of Lord Krishna. She had composed thousands of hymns and compositions in praise of Krishna. Many of her compositions are still existing in the manuscripts of Adi Granth. The Adi Granth, which is kept at the Gurudwara of Bhai Banno Sahib of Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh, contains many compositions of Mirabai. Mirabai had spent most of her childhood in Merta city of Rajasthan. Therefore, there is a Mira Mahal at Merta, which is a museum dedicated to her story. So, lots of sculptures and paintings, as well as there is a garden which depicts her story. Another propounder of the Bhakti movement was Surdas, who also used to praise Lord Krishna. He was also an excellent poet and singer. His compositions are all devoted towards Lord Krishna and written in Braj language. It is not clear as to when he was born or when did he die, but it is said that he was born near Faridabad in Haryana. Surdas was blind right from childhood. He has also written Sur Sagar, the Ocean of Surs, which is a collection of many poems, all written in devotion of Lord Krishna as a child, and it is written from the gopis' perspective. There were many other saints who had also contributed in the Bhakti movement. They all had the same preachings that God is only one. Their teachings gave new motivation amongst the people and also helped in eradication of ill practices of Indian society like the Sati Johar as well as the caste system and establishment of equal society.